This film is purely an academic work of art and not for any commercial purpose. It is an adaptation of a story titled The Eyes Have It by legendary Indian English writer Ruskin Bond. We dedicate it to him. The Eyes Have It.
It happened a few years back. I was on the train to Dehradun. It was a journey so memorable that I can't forget it in this lifetime. In the train, I decided to play my usual game, pretending to be normal. Being normal? Well, yeah, it was always amusing to pretend that I wasn't blind. I had the train compartment to myself up to Rohana. Then a girl got in. From what I could hear, a couple who saw her off, probably her parents.
Anna, keep your things safe, dear. You must be very careful. You shouldn't lean out of the window. It's very dangerous, okay? And don't talk to any strangers, honey. Goodbye, baby.
Safe journey, Anna.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Blindness has left my eyes sensitive only to the light and darkness. I wasn't able to figure how the girl looked like, but I knew she wore slippers from the way they slapped against her heels. Are you going all the way to Dehra?
Oh, I didn't know anyone else was here.
I didn't see you either, but I heard you come in. I wondered if I would be able to prevent her from discovering that I was blind, provided I keep to my seat.
I'm getting off at Saharanpur. My aunt is meeting me there.
Really? Then I had better not get too familiar. Aunts are usually formidable creatures.
Where are you going?
To Dehra and then to Mussoorie.
Oh, how lucky you are! I wish I were going to Mussoorie. I love the hills, especially in October.
Yes, this is the best time. The hills are covered with wild dahlias. The sun is delicious. And at night, you can sit in front of a log fire and drink a little brandy. Most of the tourists have gone and the roads are quiet and almost deserted. Yes, October is the best time. She sat silent, and I wondered if my words had touched her or if she took me for a romantic fool. Well, then I had made my mistake. What is it like outside?
Why don't you look out the window?
Thank God, she hadn't discovered that I am blind. But what do I tell her now? Have you noticed that the trees seem to be moving while we seem to be standing still?
That always happens. Do you see any animals?
No. I knew that there were hardly any animals left in the forest near Dehra. I turned from the window and turned towards her. For a while, we sat in silence. Do you want a coffee?
Oh, no thanks.
At one moment, I got quite daring and made a safe remark. I knew that few girls could resist flattery. You know, you have an interesting face.
What? It's nice to be told I have an interesting face. I'm tired of people telling me I have a pretty face.
Well, an interesting face can also be pretty.
You are a very gallant young man. But why are you so serious?
I thought then that I would try to laugh for her. But the thought of laughter only made me feel troubled and lonely. We will soon be at your station.
Thank goodness it's a short journey. I can't bear to sit in a train for more than 2 or 3 hours.
I was prepared to sit there for almost any length of time, just to listen to her talking. Her voice had the sparkle of a mountain stream. As soon as she left the train, she would forget our brief encounter. But it would stay with me for the rest of the journey and for some time after. I wondered if she wore her hair in a bun or if it was plaited. Perhaps it was hanging loose over her shoulders. Or was it cut very short?
Goodbye. Nice to meet you.
She was standing very close to me, so close that the perfume from her hair was tantalizing. I wanted to raise my hand and touch her hair, but she moved away. But the scent of perfume still lingered where she had stood.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't see.
Sorry, I couldn't see you either.
The train started moving. I found the window and sat in front of it, staring into the daylight. Like that made any difference? But so many things were happening outside the window. It could be a fascinating game, guessing what went on out there. Once again, I had a game to play with a new fellow traveler.
You must be disappointed. I am not nearly as attractive a traveling companion as the one who just left.
She was an interesting girl. Can you tell me, did she keep her hair long or short?
Oh, I don't remember. It was her eyes I noticed, not her hair. She had beautiful eyes, but they were of no use to her. She was completely blind. Didn't you notice?
I wonder where she is now. And I also wonder if I will ever be able to forget her voice or the sweetness of it.
The Eyes Have It. Story Ruskin Bond. Sound design and direction Arun Bose. Studio recordist Thomas Kurian, Theo Studio. Voiceover The Blind Man Mohan George Manamal. The Blind Girl Meenambika Sudhanandam. The New Traveller and Father Girish Nair. Mother Hasjina.